guys, Larissa with Becozi.net is here. Becozi.net and Becozi.com is an American website with the biggest collection of chunky yarn for hand knitting. I am an inventor of hand knitting style back in 2015, and this channel started in 2016, and I'm teaching people how to hand knit for the last 9 years. So today I will show you how to make this beautiful cat bed. It's made with our velvet yarn. This is our velvet yarn. It comes in a skein like that. It's 2.2 pounds. And for this cat bed, I used about 2 pounds. So this is how it looks from the side. This is how it looks from inside. And this is the beautiful bottom. So cats love to hide in cat beds like that. They like to use them. This cat bed is for the small kitty, about maybe up to 8 pounds. If you wanted to make it bigger, you will need just to start with more stitches. So I will show you how to make it. And this yarn, as I said, is available at Becozi.com and Becozi.net. It's not available in any craft stores, so you can buy it on our website. We ship very fast, and then you can make this cat bed for your kitty. Let's get started. Okay guys, let's get started. So we will be using this beautiful velvet yarn from Becozi. You can find this and 6 other colors at our website, Becozi.net. It's called velvet yarn, okay? So let's find the end of this yarn. So, okay, it's here. So we will place the yarn in front of us like that. And we will, this is the tail, this is working yarn. So working yarn goes on the top like that. And now you will, this is the loop that you're making, then you insert in your hand, grab working yarn, and you're pulling this yarn up, and there's 2 strings down. And we can actually need to leave it about 10-15 inches tail here to form the bottom. So again, we're leaving this longer tail and we're making a loop, and then insert your hand, grab working yarn, pull this yarn out, and 2 strings down. Here we are. So we have this first stitch, long tail and working yarn, and this stitch is too big, so what we will do, we will pull working yarn down like that. And this is our first stitch. So what are we doing now, guys? Now we will be casting on 12 stitches. Insert your hand inside this first stitch. This is our working yarn. Grab working yarn and pull it through the first stitch. So this is our second stitch, and you can see I'm trying to make it the same size. Now we will be making a chain of 12 stitches, and I will be showing you how I'm doing it. So I will press the button of the second stitch. That will prevent it from getting bigger when I'm making next stitch. So you're folding it, holding it here, insert your hand, grab working yarn, pull it out. You now have 3 stitches. And now keep casting on this way. It's the easiest way to cast on for hand knitting. Okay, so here we are. We need 12 stitches, and we're making a small cat bed, guys, for a small kitty, about probably up to 8, maybe 10 pounds. Let's count. We will be counting the stops to count our stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And we need 1 more. So we have 12 stitches. So what do we do now? Now we are connecting this yarn into a circle like that. Now, working yarn is on the back like that. Tail can go to the left from you, that it would be out of the way. Actually, we will be using it. So here we are. And now this tail will go inside this last stitch over here. So this is last stitch. So this is this last stitch, the previous last stitch, like that. So we just connected our yarn into a circle. So what do we do now? We are now knitting around the circle. This is our working yarn. The tail now goes inside the circle to get it out of the way. So now we will be using the top parts of the stitches to make our new stitches. So insert your hand, grab working yarn, pull it out. Next stitch, insert your hand, grab working yarn, pull it out. Make sure that you're making stitches the same size, then the cat bed will look very nice and finished. Here we are. So keep knitting this way all the way around this circle until you are done with the first row. Unwinding a little bit of yarn. Here we are. So 2 stitches here, guys. Make sure that you're knitting both of them. So this yarn is in the middle, it's sitting there. Here we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 12 stitches. So now we're knitting next row. So simply knitting next row the same way around. And after we are done with the next row, we will fold this project in half, and we will keep knitting this way because that will prevent yarn from getting too far stitches too far from each other. So here we are. This tail sitting here actually shows where the row starts. So this is kind of our marker. So here we are. This is our last stitch of this row, okay? So now we can fold it like that. Fold it in half. And we will keep knitting the same simple knitting stitch, only when you place it like that, your stitches will be closer to each other. So here, see, we're just flipping on another side, spread your stitches not to lose any of them, and then keep knitting and try to make all stitches the same size and closer to each other, better than farther. Okay, so here we are. Then flipping and knitting, and I will keep doing it for 8 rows, guys. Okay, so we casted on 12 stitches, and we are knitting 8 rows. When I'm done with 8 rows, I will come back and I will show you what to do next. Okay, guys, so we are done with our 8 rows. See how beautiful it looks already? This is our marker that shows that we are done with this row. And what we will do now, we will cast off the top part of the cat bed, okay? So make sure you're doing it loosely, because then there will be a nice opening for the cat. So you can start making the cast on chain on the top like that. So insert your fingers or your hand inside this last stitch with working yarn, then add another stitch, grab working yarn and pull it through these 2. So now we will be doing it to all stitches. You keep your hand inside this last stitch, add another stitch and make a stitch with 2 into 1. So keep your hand in the 1 stitch, add another, and make another stitch. So as I said, make stitches bigger. Try to make this cast on chain looser. See, I have pretty big stitches, because this way the opening will be wide enough for the cat to get in. And then keep knitting 2 stitches at a time until you are all the way to the place where you started, over here. And here, see, it's kind of looking a little bit weird. What you need to do, you will need to insert your hand inside this last stitch from where this stitch coming out, pull the yarn out, and then inside this stitch. See, it looks very nice here. Now we will cut our yarn, and then I will take out the filling, the stuffing, and then it will be very nice and loose, so we can hide it or weave it in easily. So what we'll do now, we will take this yarn, the end, and we will pull it through this next stitch out and inside this last stitch. So here we are. Now it goes inside, and here we have this nice connection. You cannot really see where it was connected. Now this one can be tucked in or weave in anywhere inside the cat bed, and you can sew it if you don't want to your cat take it out, but I'm just tucking it in. So here the top part of the bed is ready. So what are we doing now? We are taking our cat bed, placing it on the top of the cat bed, and now this is the bottom. We're taking this tail, and the tail goes inside every stitch over here from inside out. So here we are, first stitch from inside out, second stitch inside out, and you keep inserting it in and out, and then pull a little bit behind you, and then you can actually connect the whole bottom of the bed. The tricky part will be here where you started, so you need to find the area to insert that it would be connected nicely. So here we are, and then pull, connect, and then we will insert this tail inside these two stitches where we inserted it before. This way we will have a nice looking, like a flower looking connection. See, like this. So you can pull it harder to close it completely, and then the tail will go inside like this. So here is our connection on the bottom. It looks like a flower. Now go inside. Here we are. And then I'm just tucking in this tail underneath any stitches inside. It doesn't really matter. You can, again, let me open. You can sew it, or you can just tuck it in, or you can actually leave it for your cat to play with. That's also a possibility. So here we are. Just finished our cat bed. I'm weaving in the end here inside, and this is the cat bed. Again, this is the cat bed for a small kitty. If you want it bigger, you just need to start with more stitches, guys, okay? So here's the top, here is the side, and here is the bottom. So I used only 2.2 pounds, actually less. I have some yarn left, and if you want your cat bed bigger, again, you need to start with more stitches and then just follow the pattern that I'm showing in this video. This yarn is available at Becozi.com. Get some yarn and make your kitty this beautiful cat bed. Stay warm and be cozy. Hey guys, Larissa with Becozi.net is here. I would like to introduce my hand knitting book. The book was published in September 21, and recently it was also published with the Christian Publishing Agency. It's available on our website and also available on Amazon. This is the only book on hand knitting on the craft market. It's extremely unique and very beautiful beautiful book explaining hand knitting, giving you a history of our company, how hand knitting was born. And then it also gives you a few patterns, simple patterns with a very detailed pictures how to make every single step on the way. Go to the link underneath this video and purchase this book, and let's hand knit.